Right then, so this is the Retro Bear doing a very special video because I've got a bit of time on my hands this week. I've been keeping an eye on people's uploads and what have you. I noticed there were a couple of sort of challenges, a speed challenge and a high score challenge. So this is a bit of a special episode of Barely Played for the first week of the Easter holidays. These are video responses to 8BitBoy, a channel I must admit I know very little about, but there's a video doing the round of a speed run for the very first level of Sonic the Hedgehog on the Master System, which we're playing in a second. And then James Evans, who was up with myself for YouTube of the Month back in the month of March, just gone. He's also done a video where he's asked people to video respond a Bubble Bobble high score challenge. So we've also done that as well, which is all rather exciting. So I don't usually do things like this, which is really quite good. So shall we commence with my speed run on Sonic the Hedgehog? Because I must be honest with you, this is not a game I've played much of. And yeah, you'll see for yourself. I'm actually playing this not on the Master System itself, I'm actually playing it on the Xbox, original Xbox through emulator. One reason, the fact it was much easier to set the Xbox up, and two, I still haven't tested my new capture device for the Master System, so I have no problem recording anything basically older than sort of that. But I think, well, I know the record's something like 20 seconds, so there we go, 28 seconds. That's it, and that's about as good as it's going to get. Probably could have done it quicker, but I really couldn't be bothered. I don't know, waited 3 or 4 seconds to pick up that speed, I think, but there we go. So that's my challenge, 28 seconds, there you go. I'm sure you can do an awful lot better. Let's now move on to Bubble Bobble, because this is probably the one I was more suited to. I have played this game many times across many systems, the Amiga and the Commodore 64, the Amiga on my own and with a mate of mine, and the Commodore 64 with a mate of mine as well, he had that. Anyway, one of my favourite sort of platform games of all time. We're playing this on Taito Legends on the PlayStation 2. This is the arcade version. And this is basically the idea to keep going, use all your 1 credit only, no extra credits or anything on here, lives at the bottom, and we'll see how we get on. And it's very simple premise, a little dragon going around shooting bubbles at various enemies and basically popping those bubbles, turning into fruit or diamonds or high scores or all sorts of different things. It's a very straightforward platform game. It's part of that sort of Rainbow trilogy with Rainbow Islands and Parasol Stars. Oh, there we go, we lost a life already. That's a really good start, isn't it? One thing I did not like about this on the PlayStation 2, I have to be honest with you, was the fact that the game itself, the control system on the PlayStation 2 is incredibly strange. Perhaps if I looked into it a bit more and paid a bit more attention to it, I could have altered it a bit better. But what I was doing was using the X button to fire bubbles and the circle button to jump, which was probably not the best method, which is why I've got a few sort of issues I didn't face in the wrong way, and another cheap death there. Blaming the controls as I do. I did record this about half an hour ago, so I've also picked up a device which allows me to fire very quick bubbles and move quickly around the screen. I think it was the shoe, wasn't it? I think pick a shoe up and I picked those burgers up because bears do like burgers, to be honest with you. But yeah, what a great game this is. It's really an absolute classic. I know there is a good mate of mine, Retro Kit, his score is just absolutely sensational. There's no danger of me getting anywhere near that, John, you'll be pleased to know. But hopefully, to register a sort of respectable score, I don't think is too much of a beyond me really. Up to 69,000 already, and we're on level 6. I'm not sure how far I actually got in this game originally. I'd be very interested to know. I just can't remember how far me and Andy used to get back in there. Oh, there's a potion bottle there now. That's unlocked a bonus level. Now, it's either pineapple or jammy dodgers. I'm not quite sure what they are. And I shouldn't have got in that stupid thing. But you can see there's 20 seconds to go. So there's a little time period for me to go and try and get all these sort of bonuses without getting caught in that stupid train that keeps dragging me down there. I think there's 50 of these altogether, because I think I managed, do I get all of them? That's 40, do I get these two on the end here? Yep. No, 46, so there's quite 50. But there you can see my score sort of leaped up from 69,000 to 98,510. The score of 193,090, I'm not sure where that came from. Not my score at all. and there's another score on there as well, 150. I don't know where that came from either. So this is my one and only run at this. I think I've done too badly so far. I've not disgraced myself. I think that for some reason there's an extra life granted at 120,000, which is really strange. I'm not sure, usually it's like 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, whatever. I'm sure there are other methods which people elsewhere will incorporate. There's that shoe again. I'll just get that to speed myself up a bit and move around a bit quicker. I'm sure there are other methods and better ways of doing things that I'm doing here that will enable me to get a better score. But quite frankly, I don't really sort of go in for all that maximising. I just like to try and get through a game best I can. I'm pretty sure there's a huge, is there 100 odd levels on this game possibly? Maybe even more than that, or something, or very, very close to it. I'll just walk straight into a thing that was fired at me by those wizards. Of course, if you pick the letters up, so we've got letters going down the left hand side, you'll see the E, the X, the T, the E, the N and the D. If you pick those up, you are able to sort of activate a bonus, which I think skips a few levels. And now we've got the addition of sort of rather angry looking whales. No, not the country, but actually angry looking whales. Baron von Blubber, I think, was the character's name. Of course, the thing is, well, with bubbles, if you don't put them sort of burst the bubbles quickly, they sort of turn red colour, and then when they come out the bubbles, they're even more angrier and more running around. Pick that diamond up, 150,000 now. And if you take too long to get the level done, it gives you a little bit of a push in the right direction. I'm still struggling with the control method here. Oh my God, oh no, not again. Oh man. And that's taken care of another life, which now leaves me with 2 lives left before my credit runs out. This is no good. I appear to have disappeared. There we go again. That's probably the emulation. If you haven't got Tato Legends, by the way, for PlayStation 2, do pick it up. There's some really, really good stuff on it. This game included. Very worthwhile. And I will say, first of all, obviously, great idea by 8BitBoy to come up with the Sega Master System Sonic Level 1 challenge. Hope most of you will take that up. There will be links below in my description to some of the people who've already done it. And again with this Bubble Bobble challenge set up by James Evans. What a great idea this is. And a game which I think most people know. I've got fireballs. Wow, I didn't know I've got fireballs on this, because that just takes care of everything. I picked all the bonus up, so it makes me wonder why I'm doing so pitifully badly. My last life... I've got 1 life left. This is it. This is it. There's some diamonds to pick up there. 203,000. Oh no, there we go. Well, there we go. So 203,770, James. That's, I suppose, a pathetically respectable score. I'm hoping it's pathetically respectable. It's always nice not to come last, but it's taking part that counts. I really actually enjoyed doing this, and I must be honest with you, it's now sort of made me a bit more interested to fire up the other computer. I've got my Commodore 64 out at the moment, of course, with the Commodore Corner. Definitely worth a go. And I think I picked this game up recently on possibly the Spectrum and maybe even the Amstrad as well. So there have got a few copies of this knocking around. Also, 8BitBoy, thank you very much indeed for suggesting the speedrun on Sonic 1. Yeah, obviously pathetic attempt by myself to try and produce a decent run there. I've seen your run, I've seen GEORDIE/Gamer doing 20 seconds, so I know I'm not going to win that one. But again, it's the taking part that counts. And if anybody else has any sort of ideas like this out there, keep chucking them out onto YouTube, because people will pick them up. I'll try and put a few people who've given this a go in the description below, or certainly the main protagonist so far, and hopefully people will jump on board and have a go and give it a good thrashing and see how you get on, because remember, don't phone, it is just for fun. And in the meantime, this is the Retro Bear saying thank you very much for watching this special episode of Barely Played. Hope you've enjoyed that. Until we see you again very, very soon, do take care, and bye for now.